we get this part of the screen all lit up.
What's that supposed to depict?
Turn it around.
There's
Okay,
nothing on the
can
back.
we look at it?
No, I meant the other way.
What other way?
Oh, you have no sense for art at all.
Huh.
What's that supposed to be?
Can I really
Shows
not even
statues
look
with
at it?
swords. Perhaps a piece of art.
Oh well. Let's see, there is something else to do here. It's about the butterfly up at the top. Let's see, we don't need that. And there, okay. Now we're good to go. Doink. Yes.
You must free him. Do you always have to break things?
You wanted me to set it free.
But not like that. Things shouldn't be
Well,
broken.
aren't you grim?
It's just a jar.
Yes,
Fine.
just a jar. But at some point, everything will fall apart. And everything will be dark and grey.
Point.
Why don't you fix it then?
This is the last time I'm doing
Oh, hey.
this for you.
That's
This
what you
may
said the
be
day
a
before
place
yesterday.
for pantaloons. The things video games make you say, I swear. But yeah, we know that butterflies like these little blooms, right? And apparently this one makes light happen. So we want light over here. Then we put the bloom in the basin and... Oh, shut up. Now this
Why, that's not a vase.
is
Oh, look!
a map of the cave system we are currently in and need to navigate. So you barely make it out here, at least if you're playing the game. I'm guessing it's even more difficult to spot if you're watching on YouTube, but this is sort of the arrow marking where we are right now. So yeah, what we need to do is tie ropes from, or yeah, threads. We pick them up here and connect the various stalagmites with the various stalactites or dripstones, and that apparently does something. I don't know. Let's be thorough about this though. Let's see. Now let's look at this tablet again. I'll explain it a bit more. What this means is that the number one stalactite should be connected to the number 4 stalagmite on the left, and number 4 stalactite on the right connected to number 1 stalagmite on the right. Or something, I think. Now the first one is an optional area, but let's do that so I can like show off my great, fantastic, not skills at all. Okay, we have the number one leftmost post over to this one, and then we have this to that one. See, now we have an X as this,
According to the stone
this little
tablet, there's a
chamber.
copper mine there. I don't think the explorer will be there.
Okay. Maybe. Hey.
That's taking too much time. Come on, let's ask the imp.
Wait!
Oh no.
What's wrong?
That lake is not far away from here.
Damn! They must have followed our tracks.
We're in trouble.
We should hurry up.
We've got trouble. But...
Come on, let's just go.
No, we'll get lost without directions. I used to draw with charcoal as a child.
Can you draw?
Yeah, I
me
guess
in
that's a
three
hint for,
dimensions?
you know,
3 dimensions? I haven't
3D?
got the slightest idea what you mean.
point and click adventure games. Maybe... oh, whatever. Oh, wait. Okay. I don't get this.
It makes...
But we do this again. That did absolutely nothing.
According to the
What?
stone tablet, I don't think...
Ah. Oh, right. Yeah, the walkthrough has me do this all at once. Okay. We've taken care of that, and now we do this. 6 to 3 and 2 to 4. That'll be this one to that one, and that one there. Right? Say yes. Okay, and then we have this one. Oh, wait, no, that's... Huh. They're doing this in the wrong order. Well, anyway, I'm going with this one right now. Then we go for the other one. Let's see, then we have... Hey, wait, what's going on now? One and 3 to 6. Why do I want an X there? Wait, oh, right. I think I'm doing this in the reverse order. Ah, that might explain why I don't get any sort of messages. Let's try that again. This one to that one. And that one to that one. Okay, we got the message for that one. Now we do the other one, which
According to the
is
stone... I don't think...
supposed to be like so. And I don't think we should be there. But that's just me.
According to this stone tablet, there's an emerald spider nest there.
Do away with
I don't
that,
think the explorer will
and-
be there.
to that one. And that one to that one. That's unfortunate. Maybe he will be at the last location?
According to the stone tablet, there's a diamond grotto there. I don't think the explorer will be there.
Let's see, that one to there. And that one to there. Well, that's
If the numbers
fantastic.
on the stone tablet are right, the fairy artifact must be there. I think I know where the explorer is now.
So, are we going to just go?
Well, to get to the fairy artifact, we have to go right first, then straight on, then left once? No, twice left, then 3 times straight ahead. Can you remember that?
Left, right,
Use the
straight
charcoal
on.
on the thing.
I think we better copy the directions down. I'll just draw the map on the backside.
Garen,
Okay,
you have to
we do
promise
like-
that the
No,
explorer
we
won't
don't. We
send
just
me home.
head right in.
All right, I
Oh.
promise.
Oh. Well, presto. Or something, I guess.
Come on, I know where we have to go now. All hail the 12. Are you the fairy scholar?
By Fabian's crown and Farendel's fingerweb, a fairy, in flesh and blood. Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings, not a Ladifari. And no creek or tree on you, so neither a nymph nor a dryad.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again, without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait, I have to focus my mind.
I want to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through
I don't think
adventures
they're
with
partaking in the
Geron.
same conversation.
Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master fairy scholar?
Oh, another. Oh, a human.
My name is Geron. We've come to seek your counsel. You are the fairy scholar, right?
Giacomo Nauta, sage of the spheres, temporal analyst, and fairy scholar. That hits the nail on the head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridara Elavanda. Interference, you know.
Reverse
Where
psychology,
were
dude.
we, my boy?
Fairy
to happen.
crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this world.
Don't touch under any circumstances.
Whoops!
Save yourselves!
Yeah, Nuri's a little, high at the moment.
Your stick is broken.
And we need to do something about that. But yeah, remember what I've been saying about fairies being
the
chaotic?
other half is lodged beneath this statue.
Well, Nuri fits that description to a T. Let's see, we should speak to you, unfortunately.
Nuri!
Anrianvella muren ema testeliananati. Gerionero Anrianvella.
Yeah, he's not doing so well, but
What did she
one
say?
thing at a time, I guess. We need a hand. Oh, come on, that was totally funny.
The arm of the fairy knight statue.
Well, that's why we need a hand. Or not.
Why must everything always be out of reach? Too short. The stick fits
Screw
perfectly into the hole
you,
left by the
game.
sword handle. If the stick wasn't broken, I could reach the backpack with it.
Now we need to get a head, right? Yeah, I've played Monkey Island. Moving on.
How could that happen?
Yeah, like
What's wrong?
dust.
Do you have something in your
Let's
throat?
wash it down.
Here, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us, and she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a
Nuri
safe passage back
shocked?
for her, but I'd need
No way, dude.
the
She seems
notebook from my
pretty
backpack.
well high.
Very well. The notebook it shall be.
Right, yeah, I remember this. Oh, we can get an achievement here. We need to eventually lob a piece of paper into the wicker basket there. If we nail it on the first try, we get an achievement. I have not gotten that achievement yet. Of course, this is only the second time I played the game, so... Who knows, maybe I'll play it again at some later point. Let's see... I have... oh yeah. We need to do that thing.
I need the other half. The other half is lodged beneath this statue.
Well...
The other half is...
Yes, you do.
The other half is lodged beneath this statue. I need the other half. I hope this wasn't a patron saint of the fairies.
What the actual what?
The stick fits perfect. If the stick was...
Oh. Well, that takes care of that, I guess.
The boulder is much too heavy.
Actually, there's...
Nuri, could you please? Well, good. Thanks.
What she said. Yeah. There's going to be a little more talky on the whole workings of the mend spell, but that is for later.
The stick fits perfectly
I
into the
doubt
hole
the
left by
yardstick
the
would be
sword
strong enough
handle.
to do that, actually, but who cares?
Una molilla, Garen.
Let's see. We've done all that. Now we do this and be on our way. Almost.
Here. This is for your ferry. The way out of the mountain.
Okay.
She
This
must run to
is
the
where
mill
we
that's
may or
marked
may
here.
not
That's
get
where
the
we'll meet
achievement. Well, let me just save the game, actually. not that it has any, you know, significance in any way. But maybe I'll just, you know, go back and try to score that achievement again. Yeah, we have
think
noticed.
she'll find them?
So,
You
Nuri,
can count on Nuri.
Good.
see if talking to
Fairies
you
tend
helps.
to be a little unfocused.
Nope. Okay. Tossy.
Nuri! Damn.
Ho-ho.
Follow the directions to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave. So the seer wants to get hold of Nuri Darin Elevanda. Is that enough? History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called
Wow,
them sad
just-
fairies.
I do
the
hope
seer
you,
sent them to follow our tracks.
paid
Possible.
close attention to the background art of the
Quite
cottage. That was
possible.
just one really beautiful picture. Well, technically, so was the previous area as well. Oh yeah, and the timer's running on. Okay, after this conversation, I'll try to wrap up this episode if the game will let me. I think we can just step through this conversation. There's no just forced exit or anything, as I recall.
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hezinda forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andergast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the fairy gate back then?
There were rumors in those times
wait,
that the heroes
if
had
I
saved the fairy
remember
from the
that-
seer's clutches.
Okay, well,
Nobody felt
if
it
I
necessary
understand
to
things
introduce her to
correctly,
me before they let her go.
he imprisoned her in the tree she was in when we found her. Is that right? Someone's watching this. Could you please tell me if I'm correct in this? I am a little unfocused myself sometimes. I'm sorry to say. Nothing.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri never told me anything about her background,
Perhaps she was scared.
of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean
Are
Nuri's
we
world
doing a
might have changed
landscape
since
performance
she's been
alignment
here.
shift here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Nerutvana.
Nairutvana.
A colourful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there. Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbour great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not
You know,
with the fairies?
I don't really get
That's
that
one thing
either.
that
I
must be
mean,
discovered. There must be records of Andergast in the Academy.
if this is a harp that cannot be played by human hands, that's just weird. I mean, okay, you know, magic harps are kind of, you know, not really by the rules, by any standards, but, I mean, this just seems like the only sort of sense you can make out of this is that the harp is some kind of forbidden fruit. Maybe like the Pandora's box, or, well, you know, the whole apple of wisdom in Eden, like Christian mythology and stuff, you know? Well, I guess I am involving logic where it really doesn't belong.
Did you know the seer?
No. The people told many stories about him. Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That he had been born blind, yet touched by Satanav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favourable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong
An
on
ally
your
at
shoulders
last.
alone, Geralt.
Thank you very
What
much.
do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Satanav. Satanav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satanav?
You mean the steersman of the Barge of Time? The Irresistible? Satanav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the Barge of Time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity and watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satanav cause everywhere?
Yes, yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen the future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
My
Gorgeous
head
background
is
here.
buzzing.
Gorgeous background.
If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Undergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world would be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranelavander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right, but there might be a second portal to Narutvana. It is said to be located in the swamps of Lament, deep in the no man's land of the Brinask marshes.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Narutvana. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Andergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address, and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, Fairy Prism, Swamps of Lament, and soon Nuri will be home.
Wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings,
Yeah.
just like a basilisk.
I was expecting as much. There's always a catch. Nuri
Can
doesn't
we
want to
end this
go back to her
conversation soon?
world.
This video
That's
is
the
really
only
long
way.
by now.
No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die. We cannot take that risk.
How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll research the harp in Andergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right, forget it.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
This is
You'll
pretty as
find
well.
your way. We'll meet again in
Atmospheric
Andergast.
place. Yeah. Like I said, I will end the video right here, right now, and there will be more shenanigans in the next episode. Until then.